Have you noticed the world just doesn't look as sharp as it used to? You find yourself squinting at the newspaper, rubbing your dry eyes in the afternoon, or struggling to make out a familiar face in the crowd. Maybe you've even wondered if this is just part of getting older, something you can't do anything about. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize vision loss in your later years isn't just about age. It's about how your retina, that delicate layer at the back of your eye, silently wears down over time without pain, without warning, until one day the clarity you relied on is gone. The good news: you're not powerless. Today you're going to discover 3 simple natural steps you can take, starting with just a spoonful a day to nourish your eyes. Fight back against damage and keep your world in focus. It happens so gradually, you might not even notice at first. You need more light to read your favorite book. You squint more when driving at dusk. The words on the church bulletin seem to blur no matter how strong your glasses are. This isn't just in your head, and it's not simply old age. What's really happening is that the retina, the paper-thin layer of cells at the back of your eye, responsible for capturing light and detail, is wearing down under the strain of time. By the time you reach your 70s, your retina becomes much more vulnerable. Tiny blood vessels that supply it with oxygen and nutrients weaken. Inflammation and oxidative stress build up, silently damaging fragile cells. Worse yet, the retina has no pain sensors. Damage happens quietly, and by the time you notice, much of the harm is already done. And it's not just about blurry vision. Patients tell me all the time how heartbreaking it is to lose the little things they once took for granted. Reading the morning paper, recognizing a grandchild's smile from across the room, enjoying a movie without straining their eyes. Vision loss doesn't just take away clarity. It chips away at your independence, your confidence, even your connection to others. But you don't have to wait for it to get worse. There are natural ways to give your eyes what they need to fight back. Just like any part of your body, your eyes respond to care, to nourishment, to the right kind of attention. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about next: 3 simple, affordable seeds you can start adding to your daily routine to protect your vision and keep your world as clear and bright as it deserves to be. Of all the foods we talk about for healthy eyes, this one surprises most people: chia seeds. You've probably seen them sprinkled on yogurt, blended into smoothies, or even floating in a trendy drink. But don't let their tiny size fool you. Chia seeds are packed with exactly what your aging eyes crave. Why are they so important? Your retina is one of the most delicate and hardworking parts of your body. It needs a constant supply of oxygen, nutrients, and anti-inflammatory support. Yet as we age, blood flow slows down, inflammation creeps in, and your eyes lose precious moisture. It's a perfect storm for vision problems. That's where chia seeds come in. They're one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3s help calm inflammation in the retina and improve circulation to those tiny vital blood vessels. This can help slow down or even reduce your risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the top causes of vision loss after 70. And if you don't eat much fish, or if fish oil upsets your stomach, chia is a gentle, natural alternative that works quietly in the background. But the benefits don't stop there. Chia seeds are also full of antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, the same compounds found in expensive eye supplements. These protect your eyes from the damage caused by light exposure and oxidative stress, acting like little bodyguards for your vision. One of the most common complaints I hear from seniors is dry, gritty eyes by mid-afternoon. Chia helps here too. When soaked in water, chia forms a gel that helps hydrate your body and your eyes. That means fewer artificial tears and more comfort throughout the day. How to use them: start with just a teaspoon a day and always drink plenty of water. You can stir them into oatmeal, blend into a smoothie, or make a soothing chia tonic by soaking them overnight in water. Work up to a tablespoon over time if your digestion tolerates it well. One of my patients, Edna, started doing just that. She's 76 and was struggling with dry, itchy eyes and mild macular degeneration. After 3 weeks of adding chia to her breakfast, she told me her eyes felt more awake, less itchy, and reading was easier again. That's the quiet power of chia seeds, helping your eyes stay strong and resilient, 1 spoonful at a time. By now you might be thinking, well, I wish I'd known this sooner. Maybe it's too late for me. Let me tell you something I've learned from decades of working with seniors just like you. It's never too late to start caring for your eyes. Even if your vision isn't what it used to be. Even if you've already been diagnosed with macular degeneration or dry eye syndrome, your eyes can still respond to the right kind of support. That's because the cells in your retina, while delicate, are always working to repair and maintain themselves. They just need the right building blocks to do their job. And that's exactly what these simple seeds provide: nourishment, hydration, and protection at the cellular level. One gentleman I worked with, Albert, was 81 when he came to see me. He had dry, irritated eyes and trouble focusing when reading. We didn't overhaul his diet or put him on expensive supplements. We simply added a teaspoon of ground flax seed to his yogurt 3 times a week and a small handful of sunflower seeds to his salad at lunch. After 4 weeks, he told me his eyes weren't burning by evening anymore, and he could read longer without strain. But what stuck with me most was what he said at the end of his visit: "I feel hopeful again." That's what this is really about. Not just nutrition, but giving yourself back a little control, a little confidence, and a little clarity. Next, let's talk about a seed you may already have in your pantry: sunflower seeds. Most people think of them as nothing more than a ballpark snack or a topping for a salad. But these little seeds are actually one of the most underrated ways to protect aging eyes, especially if you're struggling with dry, tired, or blurry vision by the end of the day. What makes sunflower seeds so special? It starts with vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants for eye health. Over time, oxidative stress, which you can think of as rust building up in your eye tissues, eats away at your vision, particularly if you spend time outdoors on screens or under bright artificial lights. Vitamin E helps slow that damage, supporting central vision and protecting the delicate cells in your retina. But there's more. Sunflower seeds are also rich in healthy fats that help keep your eyes comfortable and lubricated. Many seniors describe that gritty, burning feeling in their eyes as the day goes on. What's really happening is your tear film is breaking down. Sunflower seeds support natural tear production, so your eyes stay moist even in dry environments or after hours on the computer. And don't forget circulation. Your retina depends on tiny blood vessels to bring in oxygen and nutrients. Sunflower seeds provide minerals like selenium and magnesium that help keep those vessels open and healthy, ensuring your eyes get the nourishment they need. One of my patients, Joyce, was 79 and still driving herself to church choir twice a week. But she noticed her eyes felt foggy by evening and she dreaded driving at dusk. We added just 1 tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds to her afternoon snack each day, sprinkled over yogurt with some berries. Within 3 weeks, the tightness behind her eyes was gone, and she could drive at dusk without strain. If you're ready to try sunflower seeds yourself, choose unsalted shelled seeds, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. You can eat them as a snack, add them to salads, blend them into smoothies, or even bake them into bread or muffins. Just like with the other seeds, start small and see how your body responds. Over time, you may notice your eyes feel more comfortable, less fatigued, and better able to handle the demands of the day, thanks to this simple, nourishing habit. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about one of the most powerful yet often overlooked allies for your eyesight: flax seeds. If chia seeds are your retina's best friend and sunflower seeds protect your overall eye comfort, then flax seeds are like a quiet guardian for your macula, the tiny central part of your retina that lets you see the details that matter most, like a loved one's smile or the fine print of your favorite book. Flax seeds are packed with plant-based omega-3s, specifically ALA, just like chia seeds, but even more concentrated. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in the macula, nourishing the delicate photoreceptor cells that help you see detail, color, and contrast. Without proper support, those cells can start to dull, like someone turning down the sharpness on your television. But flax seeds offer something chia doesn't: lignans. These are unique antioxidants found in only a few foods, and they help neutralize the free radicals that cause damage to your eye tissues over time. That means healthier blood vessels, better circulation, and stronger defenses against glare and bright light sensitivity. Even more surprising is how flax seeds help your eyes by supporting your gut health. There's a powerful connection between your gut and your eyes. When your gut is inflamed, the rest of your body suffers, including your retina. Flax seeds contain soluble fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut, calming inflammation throughout your system and in turn your eyes. One of my patients, Harold, 74, used to complain about red, itchy eyes and trouble seeing clearly in restaurants because of glare. After just a month of adding a teaspoon of ground flaxseed to his yogurt each morning, he noticed his eyes felt calmer, his digestion improved, and his ophthalmologist even noted less irritation around his macula. One important tip: flax seeds must be ground to unlock their nutrients. Whole seeds pass through your system undigested. You can grind them yourself with a coffee grinder, or buy them pre-ground, but always store them in the fridge to keep the oils fresh. Start with just a teaspoon a day and work up to a tablespoon if your digestion tolerates it well. Like the other seeds, it's a small, easy habit, but one that can help protect the very center of your vision for years to come. You don't have to eat all 3 every single day. There's no complicated plan, no drastic overhaul. Simply find 1 or 2 ways to work these seeds into your weekly routine. Maybe you stir a teaspoon of chia into your oatmeal on Monday and Wednesday, sprinkle sunflower seeds over your lunch salad on Thursday, and add flax to your yogurt on Sunday. The key is consistency. Even small, steady habits can deliver big results over time. Take a look at what you already enjoy eating. Oatmeal smoothies, salads. Find one spot to add a spoonful of these seeds. You're not just feeding your body, you're giving your eyes the quiet daily care they deserve. Your eyes have carried you through a lifetime of memories, watching your children grow, reading your favorite books, taking in sunsets and smiling faces. They're still working hard for you even now, and they still deserve your care. The beauty of these small habits, a spoonful of seeds here, a sprinkle there, is that they're simple, affordable, and gentle. You don't need perfection. You just need presence. I've seen firsthand how even modest changes give seniors more clarity, more comfort, and more confidence to keep living fully. So start today. Choose one place in your routine to add chia flax or sunflower seeds. You might be surprised by how much better your eyes and your spirit feel in just a few weeks, because you deserve to keep seeing the world as clearly and brightly as it truly is.